Hi there. Today, we're going to talk about turning pain into power. Now, life is full of pain, disappointment, and all kinds of difficult experiences. How do you turn that pain into power? I am going to share with you one of the most powerful concepts that I have ever learned in my life. And this concept has helped me get through some really tough times in my life. As a kid growing up, I was pretty skinny. Okay? And there was a point in time when all the other kids started to go through puberty and they would just start to get really muscular just from working out. And I would work out just as hard and I would not get muscular at all. And it was very frustrating because I wanted to be strong and muscular like the other guys. I remember one time I was so frustrated after a workout because I felt like I was putting so much effort into it, but I wasn't getting any results. And I remember throwing the weights back onto the rack really aggressively and making a lot of noise. And the guy who was working out next to me said, "Hey man, what's your problem?" And I remember telling him, "I am just frustrated because I am putting in all this effort and I am not seeing any results." And he said something to me that really shocked me. He said, "That's the wrong way to look at it. Instead of looking at it like you're putting in effort and you're not getting results, look at it this way. You're not getting results, therefore you should put in more effort." And at the time, I didn't understand what he meant by that. But over the years, I've come to realize how true his words were. What he was saying to me is that I should unfocus on the pain or the effort that I was putting in. Instead, I should focus on the fact that I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. And that should be the driving force behind putting in even more effort. This is such a powerful concept, and it has helped me get through some really tough times in my life. For example, there was a time in my life when I was trying to grow my YouTube channel, and no matter how many videos I posted, I just couldn't seem to get any views. It didn't matter how much effort I put into it. I just wasn't seeing any results. But instead of focusing on the pain of putting in all that effort and not seeing any results, I tried to focus on the fact that I was unseeing any results. And that should be the driving force behind me putting in even more effort. And the same thing applies to you as well. Whatever you're going through right now in your life, if you're going through a breakup, if you're going through financial problems, if you're going through health problems or anything else, instead of focusing on the pain of what you're going through, focus on the fact that you're not getting the results that you want. And that should be the driving force behind you putting in even more efforts into improving your situation. This is a great way to reframe how you look at things, because most people, when they experience pain, whether it's physical pain or emotional pain, they tend to focus on the pain itself rather than what they can do to improve the situation. So the next time you find yourself going through a tough time in your life, instead of focusing on the pain, try to focus on the fact that you're not getting the results that you want. And that should be the driving force behind you putting in even more effort into improving the situation. Like I said, this is a concept that has helped me get through some really tough times in my life. And I hope it helps you too. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like below. Also, if you have a friend that's going through a tough time in their life, please share this video with them. I think it will help them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.